Everybody shows off the cute before and after pictures, but nobody talks about the part in between. That first week where your stomach is tighter than a booty hole and even water feels like a betrayal. Let's talk about it. That first week after VSG weight loss surgery. Hey y'all, I'm Megan, but you can call me Sunshine Winters. Welcome to my little corner of the internet where we talk about healing, faith, and becoming your best self with a little laughter in between. Today, I'm keeping it all the way real with you about my first week after VSG weight loss surgery. Because, baby, that week humbled me. When I say it humbled me. When I first woke up, I felt this heavy pressure in my chest and thought, oh no, did they put a brick on me? Then the dizziness hit. Nurses were like, time to walk. And I was like, walk where? To heaven? Because, baby, once those meds wore off, ooh, child, that's when the real pain kicked in. Because the nurses, they were always talking about, I have to do a lot of walking. I have to walk the gas pain off and everything, right? So I'm just like, I can do it. I can walk it. I can walk it off. I love walking. I walked to school and I used to do 2 in high school. I used to walk. So when she said walk as much as I could, I thought no big deal. But that gas pain was something so real. I couldn't believe how, well, to me, it was painful to laugh. It was painful. It was just painful. But anyway, back to what I was saying. Nobody told me about the gas pain. I laughed once and instantly regretted it. It was the worst pain I had ever felt. It felt like a balloon was tap dancing on my ribs doing the cha-cha. Literally, it was a mess. I was just praying, like, Lord, please don't let this burp kill me. I'll change my whole life around if it doesn't kill me. I prayed so much during that time period. When I got home, I was basically laying in the bed with pillows stacked around me like a fortress. Hold on. Oh, I just got a text message. But anyway, I couldn't lay flat. I couldn't roll over. I was propped up like a princess in pain. Every laugh, every cough I felt in my soul. Drinking water, impossible. I was sipping like a baby bird. And when I cried. I cried when nothing would stay down. Because, baby, let me tell you, the throwing up was so real. Literally, I still throw up sometimes when I just eat a little too much. But that thing, they did not tell. I did not hear anybody talk about how much you throw up having this VSG surgery. But we'll talk about that some more another time. But anyway, my first meal, you wouldn't believe this. My first meal was really some ice chips. And listen, those ice chips were heaven sent. I was so anemic that ice became my best friend. We were inseparable. Meanwhile, I was watching the Food Network. It was therapy. Watching people gave me peace. And when I say watching people gave me peace, I watched everything, even the Chopped. And I really didn't care for Chopped. But I watched the Food Network and Destination, and I loved Diners, Dive-Ins, and Dives. If you know that show, put a thumbs up in the comments below. But anyways, my prayers that week were simple. God, please let me get this liquid down without throwing up, because that's just how bad it was. I couldn't, at the time though, during those prayers, I didn't feel some magic peace right away. But somewhere in the middle of the pain, I knew I was going to be okay. I kept telling myself, girl, it's going to get better. Rome was not built in a day, and neither was this body. If you're about to have VSG surgery, here's what nobody tells you. It's not for the weak. First week will test you mentally, physically, spiritually, emotionally, but it teaches you patience. Healing takes time. Nothing about this is overnight. You literally have to relearn how to eat, drink, and love yourself again. So that first week after VSG, it was a roller coaster. You'll laugh, you'll cry, you'll curse that gas bubble that just won't move in your stomach. But one day soon, you'll look back and say, I did that. So that first week after VSG, it's a roller coaster. You'll laugh, you'll cry, you'll curse that gas pebble in your stomach, but one day soon you'll look back and say, I did that. If this video helped you, share it with someone who's about to start their journey. And drop a sunflower in the comments if you survived the week 1. You're not just healing, you're evolving. So keep shining, keep sipping, and keep believing in the woman or man you're becoming. Thanks for tuning in to my channel. Hope to see you on the next one. Peace out.